Alright, so welcome back to some more Dragon Age Inquisition. And I've been going through some doggone hairstyles trying to see which one rightfully fits my character. I don't know how to create a doggone black dude, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna go up in here and I'm gonna talk to my people.
The Temple of Mythal sounds truly astounding. I would have liked to have seen it. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
I'm gonna say I'll restore
I'll use
what
whatever power I
was.
have to undo the chaos that Corypheus and his allies have caused.
You would put things back the way they were before.
Yes. I mean, not exactly.
I know what you mean. Thank you.
For what?
I do not agree with everything you have done, Inquisitor. Your actions have been short-sighted. You have made mistakes. But you understand the importance of recovering what was lost. Even if the cost is high, I respect that. And I am indebted to you for the reminder. Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
Thank you for everything, Solus.
We couldn't have done this without you.
You are welcome. What can I do for you?
I'm starting to like old Solus. Solus pretty interesting dude. Let's see what Dorian got to say.
What happened at the Elven Temple? It's got me thinking. I should go back, shouldn't I? To Tevinter. Once this is done. If we're still alive. All my talk of how terribly wrong things are back home. But what do I do about it? Nothing.
What
How
brought
does
this
relate
on?
to the Elven Temple?
You encountered ancient elves. A piece of history. Something the Imperium didn't destroy. Maybe my people can atone for what we've done. There is something still left to restore. Maybe not all of us want to, but that could be altered. If you can change minds, so can I.
I'm gonna say you could do
Someone
great
with your
things.
impeccable taste could transform Tevinter.
I hope you're right. You usually are. It might surprise you to know that you're the one who inspired me. You're shaping the world, for good or ill. How could I aspire to do any less? If it means proving that Tevinter can be better, that there's hope even for my homeland, I would do anything.
You got anything else there? No.
You know where I'll be.
Me go in here to Vivian.
It's been quite the momentous day, hasn't it, my dear? We should probably give some thought to the very likely possibility that Morrigan will use her new power against us.
Ooh. I'm gonna say I
think it's
expect as
likely.
much.
I think it's a certainty.
We will need to prepare ourselves, if we can. Circle records have limited information on shapeshifting. There are mentions of counterspells that may prevent mages from transforming or from reverting to their true forms. I have my people researching these spells now.
A mage's true
If they've ever been
form.
documented, I'll find them. The pieces are nearly in place. We'll soon strike against Corypheus directly. You've done well. I will be proud to fight alongside you when the time comes. My dear, did you need me for something?
Oh my goodness. What is a mage's true form? So you mean I got a true form?
Here is the request carried to me. I will see
Dormant red lip. Let me see what. Examine. Where is it? There she is.
I was pondering who might be divine, and it suddenly occurred to me. Is it so ridiculous for the Grand Clerics to support me? Why shouldn't they?
Oh. Yeah, I want her to be divine. I'm gonna support Liliana as the
I
divine.
think you would make a good divine.
I am glad to hear it. Your support may persuade the Grand Clerics to vote in my favor. The Chantry was a beacon of hope to me once, you know. In my years at Lothering's Chantry, we turned no one away from our doors. It was a refuge, a place of peace. I felt the Maker's presence and his love even when they told me he'd left us. This is the Chantry I know, the Chantry I wish the world to see.
And I'm gonna say the world
The world
needs
could
that
certainly
Chantry.
use the force for good you describe.
Yes, the Chantry should be a force for good instead of what it is. The Chantry dictated where it should have inspired. It spoke of judgment instead of acceptance. It should encourage the good in everyone, rather than rebuke us for our sins. No one should be turned away from our doors. No one is without worth. Whoever you are, whatever your mistakes, you are loved unconditionally. In your heart shall burn an unquenchable flame. So if we kill Corypheus, he has the power. What we will learn next? That he can command the sun to rise or the seas to burn?
No matter how powerful he is, there's a way to defeat him, and we'll find it.
I hope you're right. I have researchers scouring the town. I hope that they'll search anything to give us an edge. Good day.
I love Liliana. So apparently she could have been romanced in one of the previous Dragon Age games. I don't know, I haven't played it. But apparently that's the reason you can't romance her in this game. I hate it. Cause she would have been my first choice. No doubt about it. Alright, let's see what Color has to
Though all
say.
before me is shadow, yet shall the Maker be my guide. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the beyond. For there is no darkness in the Maker's light, and nothing that he has wrought shall be lost.
A prayer for you.
For those we have lost, and those I am afraid to lose.
Monster, you haven't lost your faith?
Lost your faith.
I've questioned it at times, but I found comfort in faith when life offered little. Corypheus will retaliate. It's only a matter of time. We must draw strength wherever we can.
I'm gonna say from peace of
Moments
mind,
like this,
maybe.
perhaps.
There are fewer of those lately.
There's time now.
Oh, they got us up in here. I ain't ready to talk to Morgan yet. Where they put me up in here? I mean, that's probably it for all Color has to say. Man, that achievement popped up and scared the mess out of me. First I'm gonna go in here.
your worship.
I don't have anything to say.
Women in the kitchen can be awake.
Let me Cole.
Corypheus died, and then he didn't. That's why he always felt wrong, like he didn't himself. He wears another man's life. I thought dying was forever.
I'm gonna say it's confusing, Cole.
It's hard for any of us to make sense of. Corypheus is using ancient magic.
But is it him? Is he real? If a man can be dead and then not, could I have saved the real Cole?
I'm gonna say you did all you could.
What happened to him wasn't your fault.
His hands were bruised from beating on the wall. It was dark, like the cabinet where he hid to escape his father. His belly hurt like knives, throat cracked dry. He was alone. I pushed through and held his hand. It was all I could do. He said, "Thank you." Thank you.
Man. That's sad if you think about it. Somebody died and he became them.
I do not like having that mirror, Illuvian, in Skyhold. Corypheus may not be able to travel through it. But what if something else can?
I don't think Morrigan would keep...
Yes. Morrigan said as much when I...
Oh?
She said I was unreasonable.
Ah,
The Circle had a library.
right.
I'm not unreasonable.
That's... I'm sure you...
Where you at, Cole? Let me see if you have anything else to say.
He meant to watch forever. He called himself Sorrow.
Cole can be so confusing sometimes. The final piece.
Will you be coming to the readings?
Let me see if you have something to say, Blackwall. Or Rainier. So we all know you ain't Blackwall.
Of all the things in the world, a demon who wears someone's face. I imagine it makes trusting others risky.
Without trust, how would we build alliances? Or friendships?
It's easy to speak well of trust when yours has never been misplaced.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Oh, I done talked to everybody but Cassandra. And I did Josephine for this. She ain't got nothing important to say. Let me see what you have to say.
Victory in the Arbor Wilds. The archdemon might have been a real threat to our army, but it flew off once we turned the tide. It is still out there, however. I wonder what Corypheus plans now.
gonna say if he returns,
We'll
we'll
deal with
face
whatever
him.
he throws at us.
Do not underestimate Corypheus. He is powerful, and you have yet to fight him one-on-one. But he will come. You will get your chance.
I'm gonna say we'll fight
face
together.
Corypheus together.
There is not another man I would be more proud to fight beside. Not long ago, this was impossible to imagine. You, the man I love, victory close at hand. The time has come to consider what will come next.
I'm gonna say so long as we're
I don't
together.
care what's next, as long as we're together.
And if I am named Divine,
I'm gonna say that
We can
changes
still be
nothing.
together.
can we? I'm not so certain. You haven't lost me yet.
It comes time. What in the... Sound like a monkey.
Your worship.
I see if she got anything else said, then I'm gonna go up there and talk to Morgan.
Your worship.
I done already...
You are quite distracting, you know.
I know she ain't got nothing to say. I done already put my support on Liliana, supporting her as divine, so I ain't got nothing to worry about. Also, more.
Oh, suddenly, it all makes sense. I now understand the nuance behind elven words. The ancient lore reveals patterns I would never have suspected. It is exhilarating, the rush of images, truth dangling just out of reach.
I'm gonna say like what?
Take the Illuvians. It was always assumed use was lost after the Tevinter conquest of Arlathan, but the Angels had closed before. They warred selves, and the Illuvians. So much is misunderstood. It would take years to absorb, if I get the chance.
I'm glad I could help.
I still wait for the other shoe to drop, as they say. But now, all I see are possibilities. None of which has anything to do with why I asked you here, of course. Earlier, I said there was a way to match the power of Corypheus, Inquisitor, and there is. We must summon Mathal.
Look at that dwarf. And hold on. We got to summon Mathal. You know I got to carry Solus with me for that. I'm gonna say, isn't Mathal dead?
Mathal was long dead, or a myth.
Whatever Mathal was, goddess, myth, or ancient being, the voices of the well say a part of her power lingers on. How, or in what form, I cannot say, but that power is exactly what we need. I must go to an altar in the wilderness to perform the summoning, and you must be with me.
Oh. I don't trust this.
Can you even trust these voices you're pinning your hopes on?
What other choice do we have?
And you think this is the only way to defeat Corypheus?
The only way that can happen quickly, that this is possible at all, is miracle enough. The altar could have a guardian or other surprises. Thus, your company would be best. Imagine what we will learn, Inquisitor. Some would give their lives to unearth secrets such as this.
Why he looking like that? And this doggone dwarf over here just ruining my immersion.
I heard reports of the events at the Temple of Mathar. It sounds magnificent. I hope we can explore it fully once Corypheus is defeated.
The Temple of...
Indeed. Any knowledge... But of course, was there anything else, Inquisitor?
No, let me go ahead and go to the... Let me see. Where is it at? Altar of Mythal. I might as well go ahead and go. Let me see. Ceres, Cassandra, and Solus.
This is the place.
It is. Look for an altar, ancient but still standing.
Oh.
There.
I got a bad feeling about this.
'Tis all that remains of the great altar. We few who travel far call to me and I will come. Without mercy, not fear.
Cry havoc in the moonlight. Let the fire of vengeance burn. The cause is clear. A very old invocation. Perfectly translated.
Why, thank you.
I know what this place is.
Strange that there wasn't an altar like this at Mythal's temple. The temple was a place of justice, but this is different. This was where the elves called to her, spoke to her.
Then one day she disappeared, and there was no one with whom to speak. Your companions will need to go elsewhere. Not to worry, if there is shouting, they will hear it readily enough.
There's Morgan.
You know who I am. From High Priest to High Priest, I am the last to drink of sorrows. Come to us, Mythal. Whatever you are, whatever remains, I invoke your name and your power. Mother.
Mother?
What?
Now, isn't this
Oh
a
my
surprise?
goodness.
So this is Mythal.
She is a deceiving witch!
Now, that's quite enough of that.
What have you done to me?
I have done nothing.
You drank from the well of your own volition.
Then
What?
you are Mithal?
I'm on Neil.
Thank you for coming. I had no idea what to expect.
You see, girl, once darkness came away. He granted me ever since, seeking her.
She's a part of you.
Thal inside you.
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your chest. You hear the voices of the well, girl. What do they say?
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mithal? A legend given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. A herald indeed, shouting to the heavens, harbinger of a new age. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
I know
the name
Flemeth.
Flemeth. It belongs to an ancient Ferelden legend. It says long ago you left your husband for a lover. Your husband then tricked you, killed your lover and imprisoned you. Then a spirit came to offer you vengeance. Mithal. That's what you spoke of.
One day someone will summarize the terrible events of your life so quickly. But yes, I was that woman. That is how my tale began.
Flemeth appears in other legends, helping heroes for reasons of her own.
I nudge history when it's required. Other times, a shove is needed.
Because we need your help.
Against the Magister who grasps beyond his reach. Yes, I know. The voices did not lie, Morrigan. I can help you fight Corypheus. Do you understand, child?
Yes. I think I do. Wait!
I wish to see who drank from the Well of Sorrows. It has been a very long time. Imagine my surprise to discover it was you.
And that is all?
A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me.
Man, this is crazy.
All things considered, Inquisitor, I now wish you had drunk from the well.
Now that's what you get.
Will you be all right?
I am uncertain. What she said is true, at least. I have the answer to your problem. I can match the Archdemon's power when the time comes. All that remains is for you to find Corypheus.
Uh-oh, we in the end game now. Let me get away from here. I did not expect Mithal to be Morgan's mother. I wouldn't say she's Morgan's mother, but she's in Morgan's mother, so. This game keep getting better and better. Alright. Might as well go to the war room.
We're marching soon.
But Flemeth doesn't actually seem, you know, hateful.
Everything's in place. Corypheus now waits on you to approach the Temple of Sacred Ashes. A swift journey.
I feel like the game is finna get ready to end. Let me see. Get that gold. Doom upon all the world.
Letters are pouring in from all corners. Congratulations, pledges of loyalty, conversions to Andraste.
All premature until we deal with Corypheus.
I said this was the end of the game. Now the time to find Corypheus before he recovers and force him out into the world. Alright. It's been a great game, but I'm ready to go ahead and end.
Did you find what you need, Morrigan?
I can match the Darkspawn Magister's dragon. Yes. As for matching Corypheus, that is up to you, Inquisitor.
Uh-huh. I look forward to it.
Then all that remains is to find Corypheus before he comes to us.
We've been looking for his base since all this began, with no success.
His dragon must come and go from somewhere.
Oh, what about the deep roads? We could send word to Orzammar, hire envoys to...
What is...
It
What
seems
is that?
Corypheus is not content to wait.
He's in the Valley of Sacred Ashes.
You either close the breach once more, or it swallows the world.
That's Magnus. Wouldn't it kill him as well?
Inquisitor, we have no forces to send with you. We must wait for them to return from the Arbor Wilds.
I'm gonna say it's better this way. Man. Let me see. Saris, Cassandra, and Solus. Oh, we in it. It's finna be through. So let me go ahead and end this. Once and for all, Corypheus is about to die.
Tell me, where is your maker now? Call him. Call down his wrath upon me. You cannot, for he does not exist. I am Corypheus. I shall deliver you from this lie in which you linger. Bow before your new god and be spared.
Never!
Oh, it's over for you, Corypheus. Ooh. Oh, God, dog. Fight back.
I knew you would come.
It ends here, Corypheus.
And so it shall.
I'm getting tired of playing this game with Corypheus.
You have been most successful in foiling my plans, but let us not forget what you are. A thief in the wrong place at the wrong time, an interloper, a gnat. We shall prove here, once and for all, which of us is worthy of godhood.
Neither. I'm gonna some makers with me.
Chosen.
I ain't scared of that dragon. What is that? Oh.
A dragon! How clever of you!
Oh
It will
yeah,
avail
buddy.
you nothing. You will fall as a warning to those who oppose my divine will.
Woo.
As you wish.
God, dog.
You dare to touch an avatar of divinity. You think to best me with your feeble magics? You are nothing. All you love will be ground under the Imperium's heel.
I'm getting tired of playing with Corypheus. What is he just standing there for? And I'm wondering, how did I get a dragon? Oh, where you at now? Ooh.
I shall sear you from the very heavens.
Oh. Yeah, he continued to run.
If you desire death, you shall have it.
Ooh.
I will not stand for this outrage.
I ain't studying that demon, they can handle it. I'm worried about Corypheus. He finna die today.
Feel my wrath, little wretch.
Man, they better get out the way. Oh, they better get this dragon. Oh my goodness. Oh, he knocked the mess out of me. Let me see. Dang. I want this to be the last dragon I have to fight. I'm tired of these dragons. Oh. Come on. There he go again. And then see. What? Oh. Ah.
Let it end here! Let the skies boil! Let the world be rent asunder!
First of all, man, I can't loot the dragon. All that hard work. But you about to die now, Corypheus. And they give me full health again.
Grant me power to finish this last rite.
The breach is getting bigger!
It will endanger the
Come
world.
on,
We must
Corypheus.
stop this.
Ooh! Man, god dog. He knocked me off the map. Come on, Corypheus, come on.
Not like this. I have walked the halls of the Golden City, crossed the ages. Do not, ancient ones, I beseech you. If you exist, if you ever truly existed, aid me now.
Into the fade.
It's over, Corypheus. What? Soulless. What is that? Oh, that's the orb.
I know
sorry.
you wanted the orb saved. I'm so sorry.
It is not your fault.
Inquisitor, are you alive?
Yep.
Victorious, I see. What a novel result.
And you survive. Thank the Maker.
And it seems the breach is finally closed.
Looks that way.
What do we do now?
What Soulless went?
We go back to Skyhold.
Soulless? Soulless doing something suspicious. It won. Thank goodness we done won. Corypheus dead. Is I'm gonna have to give a speech. Color, my friend. Eliana and Josephine. My girl Cassandra.
A moment, my lord. My agents have found no trace of Solus. He has simply vanished.
What is
If he does
Solus
not wish to be
doing?
found, there's likely nothing we can do. But I will keep looking.
I'm gonna say it's so
He
strange.
would just leave without a word.
You said he was upset about the orb.
That can't be the only reason.
Now that Corypheus has been defeated, we have a moment to stop and celebrate. Afterwards, you will be busy. Every noble in southern Thedas is clamoring to meet you.
The fighting's over. Why do they want to meet me now?
You're joking, yes? They wish to bask in the glory of your victory, hoping that some of it will rub off on them. Everyone knows Empress Celine owes you her life and her throne. 1,000 problems remain, and your opinion will be sought on each one, whether you wish to give it or not.
I fought because I
I
had
don't see what the
to.
fuss is about. Corypheus needed to be stopped.
And you are the one who stopped him. Previously, you were an upstart. A mage of all things, leading rebels and heretics. Until Corypheus revealed himself, they could not see the single hand behind the chaos. Once he did, they knew. A magister and a darkspawn in one creature. The ultimate evil. Now you are the only power left standing. Enjoy the evening while you can, Inquisitor.
There. I return to my quarters.
So much to do, my dear. Elections for Grand Enchanter must be held, and many of the circles lack even... It will take time, and it may... But that will wait. Are you enjoying the celebration? Josephine was in a frenzy arranging it.
As a matter of fact, I am.
This is all for you, darling. Enjoy yourself. You've earned it. Go mingle. The night is still young.
Okay, hold on. Well, I'm finna talk before I go up to my quarters.
Josephine sent all the way to the capital for the petit four.
I must remember to thank her for the trouble.
She's been craving the cakes from Madame Lucien's shop for months. This celebration gave her the perfect excuse. To you, Inquisitor, for all you've done.
So, demons, dragons, giant asshole Vint on a big magic rock. You don't let it get dull, boss. Good stuff.
You helped make it possible, Bull.
That's what they pay me for. The Ben Hathrath are still worried about the Inquisition's power. Happy Corypheus is dead, though. I expect they'll call me back for a more detailed report. Not many experts on demons and old magisters under the cube.
I hope the Ben Hathrath appreciate the good work you've done here.
It's not about appreciation under the cube. It's about doing the job, belonging. And we've got some time. Corypheus was a busy guy. I figure we've still got some cleanup work to do. But not tonight. Tonight, we get shit-faced one last time. To us, being alive, and the bad guys not. Anan.
Am I imagining it? Or do we have a moment to breathe?
I can scarcely believe it. The
Conclave, Haven. It seems so long ago. You should hear the stories they're telling in the barracks. The pride in their voices. Some of the soldiers have requested leave to return home, but many would follow us still. You are proof that the Inquisition has made a difference, and that we will continue to do so.
That's why we're having this fancy party. Celebrate, Commander. You've earned it.
I should be thanking you. You gave me a chance to prove myself. In your place, I'm not sure I would have done the same. I should let you mingle. I'm sure everyone desires your attention. Enjoy the party, Inquisitor.
All this pomp and ceremony can't top seeing that bastard Corypheus burn. No matter what happens to me now, I can say I was there. I helped you bring him down.
Yeah, we did it together.
I shudder to think where we'd be without you leading us. So now that you've saved the world, what's next? Hoping to put it all back together?
Yeah.
A huge undertaking.
If anyone can do it, you can. If you ever need my help, you know where to find me. I'll be ready.
I've been starting to think about putting all this into a book. I'm thinking, this shit is weird. The Inquisitor Trevelyan story. What do you think? It's a working title.
I'm glad you've gone back to writing.
Well, nothing's certain until it's in print. I still haven't decided if I should do this book. As if anyone will believe this story if I tell it. Not to mention, I'll have my hands full with reconstruction and relief efforts in the free marches as soon as I get back.
Focus on
Don't
helping
divide your
people.
efforts. The people of the free marches are more important than a story.
As it happens, I agree with you. Kirkwall is in bad shape, and a lot of other city-states were hit hard by the war. I'm not leaving for a while yet, though. We'll have to get in at least one game of Wicked Grace before I go. Curly needs to win back some of his dignity.
I was passing through the hall this morning and a serving girl saw me and squealed. Actually squealed, dropped her laundry and everything, such a mess. She was completely breathless.
You were at the battle with the evil one, weren't you?
I didn't even get a chance to answer. She hugged me. Hugged me. This is your influence.
Hey, you're a hero.
When you're a hero.
Is that so? Must be why it's so unfamiliar. Mind you, I can't say I hate the notion of being the good Tevinter. I suppose you can't all be evil bastards. The blacksmith said that, and he spat when we first met. I hope my father hears. He will shit his small clothes from shock, I swear.
You're an example of how noble Tevinter could be.
For Southerners, maybe. Back home, they'll be rolling their eyes behind their fans. Meanwhile, they'll conveniently forget the bastards who wanted Corypheus ruling us all. I've decided to stay with the Inquisition. For now.
You will?
Tevinter lacks the presence of my best and only friend. It'll keep.
Alright, what it is? 2 more.
Finally got a party, yeah? A bit of fun for saving the world. It's the least Andraste's herald deserves for making things normal again. Except for, you know, everything ever again. I mean, is this for us or for her? Or, you know, him? Because I was there and I still don't know what's real.
I'm on, say just
Let the
celebrate.
philosophers worry about that. Tonight is for celebrating.
Still some things to do yet, right? Because I'm in no hurry to go back to Valrio. That's where I was. You mind if people still stay around? Or whatever?
Of course, you're like
This is
family.
lovely, if you'll have it.
Shut it, you. I cry, I'm punching everyone. Alright, enough of that. Is this a party or what? Raise them for winning! Big freaking heroes, Inquisitor. All of us.
Cassandra?
I can't believe it's over. It seemed an impossible task. Defy the Chantry, build the Inquisition from nothing, defeat a creature that would be a god. And yet here we are, celebrating.
And I'm gonna say, as long as you're here.
That you're here with me.
There was a moment after the orb exploded. I thought for certain you were dead. I prayed, don't take him from me, not after all we've been through. And then I saw you through the smoke. Sometimes the Maker is kind. I have no
Yeah,
sense.
sometime.
I believe the Chantry intends to name me Divine very soon. If that happens, I have decided to accept. I wanted you to know.
What? I said we still have time.
That's true. I think back first, and here you stand, son of Andras, all Thedas, and you are the man I love. How did that happen, I wonder? Know that I will always stand with you.
Alright, let me go to my quarters.
A moment before you go. There's something else I wanted to say.
Of course.
Lead on.
Uh-oh. What's this?
What's this about?
Everything is about to change. I could be named Divine any day now. You will be pulled in 100 different directions.
Cassandra.
No, it's fine. I simply wanted to steal a moment while I still can.
Uh-oh.
Tis said that Corypheus woke after his long slumber and found the world gone awry. He fought to bring back those days of magic and shadow, to raise
Story
himself as a
time.
god and set things right. Now, we are left with a scar in the sky to remind us of what almost was. It tells us that a great victory against chaos was won, but left the world forever changed. Consider the mighty empire of Orlais, where Empress Celine remains on her golden throne. The civil war is ended, the elven resistance pacified, but it is said Gaspard yet plots his return from exile. How long before the Empress missteps, and he raises banners once more? This fear hounds her every move. Fortunately for Celine, her gratitude towards the Inquisition has remained strong. Some claim she clings too tightly to the Alliance. Others know it is all that stands between her and defeat. The Grey Wardens of the South slowly rebuild in the months following the events at Adamant. They declare it time for the Order to emerge from the shadows, to join the rest of humanity in fighting their ancient foes. Rumors abound that they severed ties with their leaders at Weishaupt, and that a bitter war now rages between them. What becomes of Hawke is unknown, save that all news out of Weishaupt soon ends. Does the sudden silence indicate a battle within, or something far worse?
Oh my goodness.
1 month after the defeat of Corypheus, the Chantry names Cassandra as successor to the Sunburst throne. Given the name Divine Victoria, she immediately enacts reform, a new Templar order, and a new circle of Magi. The Seekers of Truth are rededicated to their purpose of protecting the innocent. A proclamation of support for the Inquisition is issued, recognizing its service to all of Thedas.
So Cassandra's
Despite her
divine.
popularity, the new Divine's reforms are seen by some as going too far. A new sect arises, demanding a return to the status quo on threat of war. With the Inquisitor's assistance, negotiations end peacefully, and few concessions are made. Strength and unity within the Chantry are restored in the months following. A golden age, if it can last. Those Templars of the Inquisition who were recruited at Theron Fall Redoubt are left with a choice. Many follow in the footsteps of Commander Cullen, going through the slow and agonizing process of lyrium withdrawal. This frees many to join the Seekers of Truth under the Divine, a renewed order dedicated to justice for all.
Oh, so they had a good ending. So yeah, that's pretty good.
And what of the Inquisition itself? Its web of influence is felt in every hall. Through diplomacy and the trading of favors, it has gathered the power to shake kingdoms. I leave Skyhold now, knowing that power will continue to grow. The Inquisitor is a symbol to many, a leader
Oh,
of
this is old Morgan talking.
to others. He has become a target. They linger in the shadows, waiting for their day to come. When it does, the Inquisition shall stand ready.
Ain't said nothing about old Solus. Oh my goodness. It ended like that. Skip past this, see if there's anything else. Who is that?
I knew you would come.
Oh, that's Flemeth.
You should not have
Mathal.
given your orb to Corypheus, Dread Wolf.
I was too
What?
weak to unlock it after my slumber. The failure was mine. I should pay the price. But the people, they need me. I am so sorry.
I am sorry as well, old friend.
Oh my goodness. Solus. Is she up in him now? Van Harel is Solus.